Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Easylish. This is your go to space to listen, repeat, shadow, and practice English at a pace that feels natural and clear.
Exactly. We slow things down here so you can catch every word, practice with us, and step by step, grow your confidence.
I'm Mia.
And I'm Tom. We're glad you're here with us today. And
In this episode, we'll be focusing on something very practical: how to talk about your daily routine in English. Not just little fragments or one word answers, but full, natural sentences.
think about it. What do you usually do in the morning? How do your afternoons unfold? What's part of your evening ritual? By the end of this episode, you'll be able to describe all of that in smooth, everyday English.
So, why is this practice so important?
Well, here's the thing. Your day is something you live through every single time the sun comes up. You already know it inside out. That means you don't have to dig for complex ideas about history, politics, or science.
Right? You just talk about you. What time you wake up, what you eat for breakfast, whether you're working or staying home, how you feel: tired, excited, relaxed, or maybe stressed.
And the best part? When you describe your own day, you're training with a real English. Words and phrases you'll actually use when talking to other people.
Exactly. And here's a gentle reminder: you don't have to be perfect. You just need to start. When you practice talking about your day, you naturally begin to think in English instead of translating everything in your head.
You'll notice that your sentences become more complete, your speech flows better, and little by little, your confidence grows.
Let's test this out with an example. Imagine you meet someone new. They ask, "So, what did you do today?"
If you've rehearsed this kind of answer before, it's easy. You could say, I woke up at 7, went to work, had coffee, answered some emails. In the evening, I cooked dinner and watched TV.
That right there is a full exchange, a genuine conversation. And that's the goal: real communication in English.
Even if you're studying on your own, even if you're shy, even if you're not in an English class, you can still practice by describing your day out loud.
And whenever you're stuck, just ask yourself simple questions. What did I do today? What time did I wake up? What did I eat? Where did I go?
These small questions are powerful. They bring back vocabulary. They encourage you to think in full sentences, and they help you form habits that make English part of your daily rhythm.
And you can practice at different times. In the morning, talk about yesterday. At night, review today. You can even record yourself and listen back later to catch how you sound.
The key is simplicity. Use the English you already know. Forget about mistakes for now, just speak. With practice, one sentence grows into two, then into a full story.
That's what we'll do together today. Build the skill step by step, word by word.
So let's start at the beginning. Morning routines. Mornings matter because they set the tone for your entire day.
They give you energy, and they're a perfect moment to slip English into your life, even if it's only for a few minutes.
All right, let's practice some simple morning sentences. We'll say them slowly, and you can shadow along with us.
First one: I usually wake up at 7 o'clock. Now you repeat.
Sometimes I wake up earlier, around 6:30, when I have a lot to do. Your turn.
If I sleep too late, I feel tired the next morning.
I often stay in bed for a couple of minutes and think about my day.
I like to take a deep breath and stretch my arms and legs before I get up.
Then I sit up slowly, step out of bed, and head to the bathroom.
I brush my teeth carefully for 2 minutes.
I wash my face with cold water. It helps me wake up.
Sometimes, if I still feel sleepy, I take a quick shower.
When I shower, I enjoy playing soft music or listening to something in English.
After my shower, I dry off and get dressed. I try to choose something clean and comfortable.
If I have a meeting or class, I wear something more formal.
Next, I go to the kitchen and make breakfast. Usually something simple: toast, eggs, maybe some fruit.
Sometimes cereal with milk and a banana. And if I have more time, I cook oatmeal or an omelet.
I like eating slowly so I can enjoy my food.
Most mornings, I drink coffee. But sometimes I switch it up with green tea because it feels light and refreshing.
While eating, I might watch a short video or glance at the news. Other days, I just enjoy the quiet and listen to birds outside.
Before leaving, I check my phone, read messages, look at the time, and scan my calendar for meetings or appointments.
I pack my bag with everything I need: phone, notebook, keys, water bottle.
Then I put on my shoes and step outside.
All right, now let's do a short story together about my morning. I'll say a sentence, and you can pause after me to shadow it.
Ready? Let's go.
So let's walk through a typical morning together. Usually, I wake up around 7 o'clock.
Same here, though if I've got a lot on my plate, I'll wake up earlier. I don't jump straight out of bed. I usually stay there for a few minutes, thinking about what the day will bring.
I do the same. I stretch, yawn a little, and then slowly get up. First stop is always the bathroom. 2 full minutes brushing my teeth, then a splash of cold water on my face.
That cold water really does the trick, doesn't it? It wakes you right up. But if I'm still groggy, I'll take a warm shower.
And showers are perfect for music. I like listening to something calm. It makes me feel grounded and focused. After that, I get dressed, check my hair in the mirror, and head to the kitchen.
Breakfast is simple for me: two pieces of toast with butter and jam, maybe a boiled egg if I'm hungrier than usual, and coffee. Always coffee.
Oh, yes, coffee is non negotiable in the morning. While eating, I like sitting by the window, just watching the world outside. Sometimes I catch birds singing. It feels like a little moment of peace before the busy day.
Before heading out, I check my phone, the time, messages, and my to do list. Then I pack my bag carefully: phone, wallet, notebook, sometimes a snack.
And then it's jacket, shoes, door open, and the day begins.
Now let's practice a few short sentences together. Repeat after us. Every morning is a little different.
But I try to follow a good routine.
When I start my day with English, I feel more focused.
I'm proud of my progress and I'll keep going.
Perfect. Let's move on to the afternoon, the busy middle part of the day. Some people are at work, some in school, others at home with family responsibilities.
No matter what your afternoon looks like, it's still a great opportunity to practice English. Even 5 or 10 minutes makes a difference.
Let's try some common sentences. Shadow with us, slowly and clearly. After lunch, I go back to work.
Sometimes I feel a little sleepy after I eat.
I check my emails and answer the important ones first.
I often read messages from coworkers or classmates.
I usually have one or two meetings in the afternoon.
Sometimes I meet with a client or my manager to talk about tasks.
If I'm working from home, I'll sit at my desk, open my laptop, and start typing reports or preparing presentations.
I also check my calendar to see what's next, and I like keeping my desk tidy. It really helps me think.
Around 3 o'clock, I take a short break. A cup of tea, some water, maybe a piece of fruit.
If the weather's nice, even a 10-minute walk outside can make a huge difference.
And if I have some free time in the afternoon, I turn it into study time.
Same here. I might listen to a podcast, read an article, or watch a video in slow English. Shadowing short phrases helps me sound more natural.
Before wrapping up work, I always write down what I've done. It keeps me organized for tomorrow.
And I like to add one new word I learned that day. Reviewing it in my notebook gives me a sense of progress.
Let's turn this into a little story you can shadow. Ready? Listen first, then pause and repeat with us.
After lunch, I go back to my desk and check emails. I make a list of what I need to finish in the afternoon.
Often, I have a video meeting with my team. We talk about what we finished in the morning and what's next.
After the meeting, I take a short break. I make tea and stand by the window, sipping slowly.
Sometimes I step outside for fresh air. If I have free time, I study English, listening to a podcast or reading a short story.
I also like watching slow English videos. I pause and repeat sentences to practice shadowing.
Before I stop working, I write a short summary of the day. I also write one sentence in English to describe how I feel.
For example, I finished all my work today and I feel proud. Or, I didn't study much today, but I'll try again tomorrow.
This habit keeps you motivated and gives you small victories to celebrate.
And now, it's your turn. Pause this episode and try describing your afternoon. Keep it short if you need to. 3 or 4 sentences is enough.
The point is not perfection, the point is speaking.
To make it easier, let's give you some sentence starters.
In the afternoon, I usually,
After lunch, I like to.
sometimes I feel,
I usually take a break at.
before the afternoon ends,
Great. Now let's move into the evening.
evening is that special time to slow down, recharge, and reflect on the day.
Here are some useful sentences to repeat after us. I come home around 6 in the evening.
I take off my shoes and rest for a few minutes.
Sometimes I watch the news or listen to music to relax.
I cook dinner or order food if I'm too tired.
I eat dinner with my family, and we share stories about our day.
After dinner, I clean the kitchen and wash the dishes.
Sometimes I take a short walk outside.
Before bed, I read a book or listened to calming music.
I take a shower, brush my teeth, and go to bed around 10:30 or 11.
And there you have it, our full daily routine from morning to night.
All right, now it's your turn. We've shared our routines. Let's hear yours.
Think about your day. Start simple. What time do you usually wake up?
What do you normally eat for breakfast? Is it coffee and toast or maybe something bigger?
Do you head to work, go to class, or stay home to take care of things?
And what about the afternoon? What usually fills those hours for you?
How does your evening unfold? Do you cook dinner, spend time with family, or relax on your own?
And right before bed, what's part of that routine?
You can talk about today or describe a typical day. A normal day is often the easiest place to start.
You've done great work today. Think about it. You've listened to a full diary style routine, picked up fresh vocabulary, and repeated full sentences out loud.
But more than that, you've used English. Not just studied it, you've spoken it, shaped it, lived it, one sentence at a time.
That's what progress looks like. Every word you say out loud builds your confidence little by little.
Keep going with your daily routine practice until it feels natural, almost automatic.
And don't just listen once. Come back to this episode again. Shadow with us again. Each time you can add more detail to your own story.
Remember, every repetition is another step forward.
We're proud of the effort you've put in today. Truly.
So keep listening, keep speaking, and most of all, keep believing in yourself.
That's all for today's episode of Easylish.
We'll see you next time. Until then, keep practicing and don't stop growing.